Peace. Saobana. Excuse me. Happy New Year. My name is Keisha. This is Keisha Tarot. And I'm back. Ooh, life comes at you fast. Started a new job. Making more money. Got engaged. Went out the country. First cruise. Oldest daughter turned 18. About to graduate. Going to state. A lot going on. So anyway, about to hit this trail because in the last year I've gained 25 pounds. Happy weight. Rebirth, transformation. But I got to get this shit in order. So right now I'm about to, it's Friday, Friday. I'm about to do a what you need to know now reading for all signs. Okay, I got inspired by one of my favorite readers on YouTube last night who did that, and I was like, let me try that. So okay, y'all, here we go. Mother, Father, Sun, Moon, ancestors, spirit guides, divine frequencies, ascended masters, holy angels, and positive vibes. Show me the cards I need to see for my 12 zodiac spiritual tribe. Please make the messages clear and concise. Protect me from all energies seeking to negate the readings and or deter them, and any negative energy being sent to me by anyone on this planet or in the atmosphere, seen or unseen, send it back to them, God, trillionfold with spikes on it. Ashe, abracadabra, amen, so mote it be. Starting with Aries, what you need to know. Okay, came out. Attack, magic involved, tell me more, drink up, jar, priestess, destiny, vampirism. Okay, so, and underneath the deck, Libra. Could be a Libra that's sending you some negative energy. Could be a Libra that is trying to attack your destiny. Magic is involved. Could be with words. Could be with energy. Okay, let's see from the tarot what spirit wants you to know about this situation. Okay, what should what should Aries do about this situation with potential Libra that is sending some sort of attack, magic involved, okay? Possibly putting somebody in a jar, speaking about somebody's love life, doing something wrong. What should the Aries do about it? Give me a card, spirit, for advice. We're going to try to get through these real quick because I ain't got all day. I'm at this trailhead and I'm about to walk 8 miles. Okay, what you should do is King of Cups, okay? Underneath the deck, the Hermit card. Go within and love on yourself. Go within and love on yourself, okay? Lord, teach me thy paths full of all kinds of cares, okay? In this case, I think don't have a care at all. It's not my problem. That is not my problem. Niggas talking shit. Not my problem. Bitches talking shit. Not my problem, okay? That's what you should do about it. So if this resonates with you, Aries, okay? If you know you got some haters out there, you got some people sending you ill will, might even be some folks that's putting you in jars, talking bad on your name, speaking about you negatively. That's not your problem. Love on yourself. Keep to yourself and continue doing what you're doing. Moving on. Taurus, forward. What should Taurus know, spirit? What's next for Taurus? What's next for Taurus? Okay, that card fell on the ground. 5th house, Leo, something involving a Leo, okay? Taurus, something involved sun sign, 5th house, Leo, or involving your creativity. Underneath the deck, Taurus, that's you. Oh, wow. Okay, so you pulled yourself. So you're either dealing with a Leo, or this message is regarding your 5th house, which is your house of creativity. Okay, so what specifically is the advice there? Okay, Queen of Wands in reverse and 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so Queen of Wands is a card of like just an amazing creative woman that that is like energetic and beautiful and vivacious and the life of the party, and just a head turner, and just regal and looked at like with admiration. Okay, you got that in reverse, and then you're pulling 5 of Pentacles, which denotes loss. So I would say that, okay, what's coming next possibly for you, Taurus, is a period of, how do I want to say this? Right now, you may be feeling like down, blah, okay? You may be feeling like that. You may be feeling like you've lost your spark, like, your crown is tilted, okay? So if this is coming next for you, I would say that the advice is to maintain your equilibrium, maintain your balance, okay? Don't put all of your eggs in one basket. Get back outside and get in nature. Find some sort of healing ritual. Ritual is something that you do daily. Find something that's a healing ritual that you can do daily to motivate yourself, so that when you go through these valleys, you don't remain there for long periods of time, okay? And this modality that you find that is going to help your heart space, okay, can bring you back, can lift you back up, okay? I started doing Chinese stretches in the morning. It kind of helps to regulate my day. So maybe for you, it could be like a cup of tea in the morning. It could be some sort of stretch. It could be a mantra. It could be affirmations that you look in the mirror and say. But basically what Spirit is saying is that you're going to go through some sort of period in relation to your creativity, okay? Your 5th house of creativity, where you're going to feel a loss, okay, and feel as though you don't have your spark, okay? So to prepare for that situation, I would say that you come up with a plan, a ritual in advance to attack that, so that when you're in those valleys, you can strive. When you're in those lows, you can strive towards, you know, the crest, the high places, okay? I'm sending you a hug, Taurus, okay? Now moving on to Gemini, okay? Gemini. You got dysfunctional family secrets, okay? You have ancestor, but there are 3 balloons: love, happy, and fun. Oh, wow, Gemini. Underneath the deck, you got Gemini. You also pulled yourself, okay? Taurus pulled yourself, you pulled yourself. So, speaking to a Gemini that may have come from a broken home, or be in some sort of family situation that is dysfunctional, okay? The love and the happiness and the fun times may feel like they're floating away. There are some secrets that probably need to be addressed, or you know, brought out into the open so that the air can be cleared. So let's see what your advice is for the Gemini that's dealing with a dysfunctional family. You have Caduceus, wisdom is the guardian of all things, with the emperor underneath the deck. So I think that your advice is to remain in your power, be mindful of injustice, be the proprietor and executor of justice, of making things right, okay, of integration and healing, okay? Be an agent of healing in your broken family, okay? Your family is struggling right now. Be an agent of healing in your broken family, okay? Emperor and Caduceus. And also reach out to your ancestors. You see that picture at the top, the ancestors with the eyes. Speak to your ancestors. Ask them to guide your footsteps, okay? Some of what you're dealing with this dysfunction could be a curse. It could be a lineage curse, like a generational curse. Talk to the old heads and find out what happened when you were young and before you, because some of this stuff may be repetitive and it just needs to be brought out in the open so that the day of light can kill it, okay? It needs to be destroyed. So continue to remain in your power, speak to your ancestors, and be a conduit of making things right and fair and just in your family. Okay, Cancer. What does Cancer need to know right now? What's up with Cancer right now? Cancer. Cancer. Okay. In reverse, spiritual, mental, physical. Okay, so this was bondage, but it's in reverse, okay? And you have Pisces, okay, 12th house, house of transcendence. So basically what this is saying is that you are no longer spiritually bound. You are no longer mentally bound. You are no longer physically bound. You are free, okay? 12th house is the house of transcendence, house of water, okay, emotions, okay, spirituality. So this is a beautiful read for you, Cancer. You've come out of whatever was constricting you or binding you spiritually, mentally, or physically. What's the advice for Cancer, Spirit? Okay, what's the advice for this situation with Cancer and their newfound, a whole new world, a new exciting point of view, no one to tell, I don't know the words, know or where to go, something, I don't know the words, but it's a whole new world. And wow, your advice fell on the floor, but card tarot, okay. Your advice is master skills through great labor and diligence. Your advice is the Magician. The Magician in tarot has everything that he or she needs to achieve and obtain whatever it is they desire, okay? They have the Cups, that means they have the heart and the emotion. They have the Sword, that means that they have the thought, okay? They have the Wands, that means they have the passion. They have the Pentacles, that means they have the means, and they have the Ether, which is the spirit. You put all of that together, put it in the pot, stir it up, and all you need to do is make it happen. Okay, the world is yours, Cancer. You're not free. What did we say back in the day in church? I'm not bound. I'm what God says I am. What is it? I'm not, you know what I'm talking about if you went to church, okay? Back in the 80s and 90s, if you grew up in the church. I'm not this, I'm not that. I'm what God says I am, okay? So, Cancer, you're free, okay? You're free, okay? You're free, okay? It's your world. So go and put it in your back pocket, okay? All right, now, moving on from Cancer. What is it, Leo? Okay, so what we got for Leo? What does Leo need to know right now, Spirit? What does Leo need to know right now? What does Leo need to know right now? Leo. What does Leo need to know right now? Leo. Okay, we have incoming message. Leo, you're about to get a call, incoming message, or a DM, or an inbox, or an email. 9th house, Sagittarius, okay? House of beliefs. You're hoping for this. You believe you're about to get this message. It could be from a Sagittarius or a fire sign or not, okay? But you have belief that you're going to get this message, and it looks like you will get this message. And then there's a 7 there, okay? Someone, it looks like 7 messages previously. So someone that maybe you have spoken to before, or you have a dialogue with, okay? 7 is not a lot of messages, so it could be someone that you haven't known for a long time. Anyway, you are believing or hoping for this message, and this message is going to come. Okay, I don't know what the message is about, okay? I don't know. Okay, let's see what the advice is about this message that you're about to get. Okay, you also have the Caduceus. It is wisdom is the guardian of all things, and the Emperor again. I feel like I need to shuffle that again because it was the same thing that came out. Could be that I didn't shuffle this well enough. Okay, so your wisdom is Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Wow, that's beautiful. Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, okay? The rainbow brings serenity, security, comfort, and contentment. Underneath the deck, sovereignty. Okay, so your advice is to stay in your happy place. 10 of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. You have a new opportunity coming. Money is coming. Good things are coming. And sovereignty. Maintain your the stars incline us, they do not bind us, okay? Maintain your control, maintain your freedom, maintain your autonomy, maintain I feel like it with sovereignty, maintain your singledom or your singlehood, okay? Your happiness and your abundance is linked to your freedom. It's linked to you maintaining control over yourself and your life. It's linked to your singleness, your singledom, okay? So I don't know what the call is about, the incoming message is going to be about, but the incoming message is either going to be about continuing that, some opportunity that will either grow or continue your sovereignty, or it could possibly be an incoming message about someone that is seeking to deter that, change it, or take it away from you maybe. So just be on the lookout there. Okay, Virgo. What do we have for Virgo? What does Virgo need to know? Good news, celebrate, life, birth, okay? Screenshot, caught. Woo, Lord. Okay, so what the Virgo needs to know is that there is some good news, something worth celebrating, okay? Could be a baby, okay? Because we have a pregnancy test there, okay? Or the start of something new being birthed. And whatever that good news is, or whatever that celebration is, or whatever it is that you're happy about, that new thing, it is, somebody is aware of it, okay? Could be somebody that you don't want to know, or you don't want them to be aware of it, or I'm also getting monitoring, okay? Somebody's monitoring your life, Virgo, okay? They're watching your good news, something you did, you just celebrated something, you just, something good happened to you in your life, the beginning of something, and whatever the case is, somebody is watching it. You got somebody watching you. I don't know what to tell you, okay? What's the advice for Virgo? What's the advice for Virgo regarding their good news and receipts? Somebody like monitoring their good news. 6 of Pentacles, Riches are to be desired that we may give them to others. Underneath the deck, judgment. So your advice is, it is neither law nor can I suppose. So your advice is to, so you see in these, in this picture, it is some handcuffs that are broken free. Your advice is to break free, okay? And then on this card, you see somebody pouring money on something that is dead. Break free from the act of giving to something that is over, okay? So it could be that whoever is monitoring you is someone from your past that you have had some sort of reciprocal relationship with or some give and take with. Spirit is saying you need to end that. Whoever you're giving to from your past, you need to not do that, okay? That is, you're being judged for something in your past, or you need to judge some sort of relationship that you had in your past. Whatever the case may be, stop giving to your past, okay? Stop giving to this past situation, okay? That is probably why you have that monitoring spirit. Okay, that's the person that's monitoring you. They see that you are trying to stop, or you're stopping from giving to them, and they are, I don't know why I just heard blackmail, trying to hold something over your head. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, moving on. Libra, right? What do you need to know? Wifey, hubby, bae, married. Okay, it's official. Let's make it long term. Okay, yes, go. Okay, so the Libra I'm talking to here, you could be married or about to get married or be with someone that you want to marry, and Spirit is saying, yes, it's a go. Whoever you're dealing with right now, it's a go. Go for it, get married, do the damn thing, okay? Get engaged, make it official, make it long term, move in, act on this situation, okay? Let's see what the advice is. What is the advice? Two cards. Okay. King of Cups, Six of Cups. Could be a water sign. Okay. King of Cups from Six of Cups from your past. Okay. Full of all kinds of cares. Youth is to be renewed. It could be a water sign from your past. That strength, a hard or bold voyage. It could be difficult, or you all might have had a spotty, rocky history, okay? But Spirit is saying that this person wants to be with you. This is a promising relationship. It's from your past. It's with a King of Cups. That's going to be a water sign. You're looking at Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Spirit is saying that you all had some difficult previous history. However, this person wants to be with you, and yes, it's a go. Okay, that's for you, Libra. Congratulations for whoever I'm talking to. Scorpio, what do you need to know right now? Scorpio, what do you need to know right now? Scorpio, parent, child, daddy issues, mommy issues, parent, child. And then you've got obsessive, narcissist, abusive, cheater, controlling, red flag. Damn, Scorpio. Drama, okay? So you could be in a co-parenting situation with someone that is either a narc or abusive, controlling, angry, you know, that is either keeping your child away from you or turning your child against you with the things that they're saying and or doing. Some sort of situation that's creating difficulty for you and your child's relationship, okay? What is Spirit saying? What's the advice for you? What is the advice for the Scorpio that's dealing with a deadbeat co-parent, or a co-parent that is difficult to deal with, or a co-parent that just is making the parenting situation difficult? Spirit, what should Scorpio do? Trailhead getting busy. Hantavirus, crazy. Y'all think hantavirus gonna go all over like that daggone COVID? Apparently they got hantavirus here in Atlanta or in Georgia and a few other states. What's going on this planet? That's what I want to know. Scorpio, where's your advice at, Scorpio? What's the advice for Scorpio? What's the advice for Scorpio? All right. That took forever. Okay, Scorpio, you got the Magician and the Emperor. You got the Magician and the Emperor. Your advice is and the High Priestess in reverse, okay? So being a lone woman, I follow the Creator alone. So the High Priestess is really noble and spiritual and spiritually led and just a powerful high frequency, high vibration, okay? But this is in reverse, so you're dealing, whoever this co-parent that you're dealing with, they're practically evil. You might have procreated with the devil, okay? So sorry for you, Scorpio. But what God is saying to you is to remain in your power, the Emperor. I could very well be talking to a man, maybe not, or Aries, or man that has, or woman has Aries in their chart. Have a watchful eye for the execution of injustice. So this person is coming for you, and they're not coming with justice in regards to your children, okay? But you also pull the Magician, master skills through great labor and diligence. It's going to take a lot of hard work and consistency from you, and maintenance of control of your temper and your of your endurance and your power. But you have everything that you need to tackle this situation. When this co-parent goes to the left, if you need to take them to court, then that's what you need to do. If they move too far to the right and you need to contact their mother or father or their family structure to say, yeah, you know, this person is going off the rails here, then that's what you need to do. Whatever you need to do to make things right for you and your child, do things to make things right for you and your child, okay? Because that person is off the rails. Okay, now we're dealing with Sagittarius, okay? What does, oops, that was not the deck. Sagittarius, what does a Sag need to know right now? Okay, shoot your shot, okay? Can we talk? What you doing? I'm sorry. Call, direct message, text. And underneath the deck, draining, cut the cord, unbalanced, soul tie, heartless, okay? So, two different energies here. One situation is that you have something, Sagittarius, from your past that you need to release and let go of. It's a soul tie that is draining you or was draining you. It's unbalanced. It's not going anywhere. And in order for you to grow, you need to cut the tie. Cut the tie so that you can move on and shoot your shot with someone new, okay? A new person that you're just getting to know, okay? Sagittarius, it's time for you to move from the past and go towards your future, okay? What's the advice for the Sagittarius that is trying to cut something from the past so that they can move on into their future? What is the advice for the Sagittarius that is in this situation, Spirit? You got Two of Cups, Fidelity enricheth, Two of Cups, Love card, and you've got Temperance, okay? Carry fire in one hand and water in the other. So balance your love life, okay? Balance your love life. And in order to balance your love life, balance Temperance. In order to balance your love life, you need to cut out the past, okay? That's the only way you're going to have a bright future. You cannot continue forward. You cannot grow. You cannot expect beautiful things if you're not going to do the work. You have to cut out the old to create space for the new. Bad things fall apart so that good things can come together, Sagittarius. So do the work. Do the work. Okay? And Sagittarius, who's next? Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know right now? Capricorn, what does Capricorn need to know right now? Oh. Hubby, wifey. It's official, married, long-term, engaged. Underneath the deck, dysfunctional, family, secrets, ancestors. Okay, so a couple of different ways I could read this. Somebody wants to marry you and they come from a dysfunctional family, or you are about to marry into a dysfunctional family, okay? Yeah, actually I just said the same thing in a different way. It looks like you're about to make something official, possibly long-term, okay? Be it marriage or some other form of long-term commitment that may not involve marriage, but long-term partnership. You're about to make something official with a dysfunctional family, okay? That has secrets or carries secrets, okay? What's the advice for Capricorn that is moving in, either moving into a dysfunctional situation or placing themselves into a dysfunctional housing situation, or trying to create some sort of long-term, situation with, you see that home sweet home sign, a broken family or a broken house, or I don't know, you're doing something. What's the advice for the Capricorn? What's the advice for the Capricorn that is either currently doing this or considering making something official long-term with a dysfunctional house or family? What is the advice for the Capricorn spirit? Six of Wands. Victory has to those who overcome, and Two of Swords. Okay, it don't get no clearer. Don't do it. Don't do it. Two of Swords is an X, okay, and it covers the eyes. Don't do it. And Six of Wands upright is victory. Six of Wands in reverse is the opposite of victory. You will not be victorious. This is not the way the spirit wants you to go. Don't do it. Do not go forward in this relationship. Do not go long term with this person. Do not move into this house or whatever this home is. It's broken. It is not for you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Capricorn, Aquarius. Wish fulfilled. Wish fulfilled. Justice. Beautiful. Quite possibly the most beautiful in the whole reading. Okay. And that is what I said it was. Aquarius. Aquarius. Your wishes are going to be fulfilled, and that is justice, okay? So it is being made right. Whatever was wrong is being made right, and your wishes are going to be fulfilled, okay? And they're going to come through. This energy is going to come through like a monsoon. You see that I guess she wanted that to be a river, but it's brown, but we'll just call it a river of earth. Your wishes, this is a potent earth. It's alive. You can grow anything there, okay? Everything that you manifest, that you wish for, your heart's desire is going to come true, okay? And this is justice. This is God's desire for you, because your heart is lighter than a feather. You've done the work. You deserve it. Okay, good for you, Aquarius. I ain't never been no hater. Okay, we got a lot of haters, secret haters running around out here. I ain't never been a hater. Good for you, Aquarius. I'm happy for you. You deserve it. What's Spirit's advice for you? What's the advice for Aquarius? Eight of Cups in reverse, okay? We have nothing is more, more is nothing. And then we have 10 of Pentacles under the deck. I will rule the world through the virtue of my ancestors. So 10 of Pentacles is crazy abundance. It doesn't get any wealthier or more abundant than this. Eight of Cups is when you're walking away from something because you're unsatisfied and you're moving on to something else. But this is saying don't walk away. Do not walk away from your abundance, okay? Because your wishes are being fulfilled, and that's justice. So don't walk away from your abundance. Beautiful reading for you, Aquarius. Beautiful reading. Wow, beautiful. All right, now finally we have Pisces, and we're at 35 minutes and 46 seconds. Pisces. 10th house, legacy. Could be dealing with a Capricorn or not, or just dealing with your legacy in general. Underneath the deck, check the facts, gather more info, down low, spying on you. Okay, so lot of ways I could read this, okay? If you're dealing with a Capricorn, Pisces, or there's a Capricorn in your life, or earth sign, okay, in your life, earth sign, you may want to gather more information on this person. This person could be down low or gay, okay? You need to watch this person. That's a magnifying glass. This person could be up to something that you don't know about, okay? You need to gather some information on this person, okay? Or the other way I could read this is something regarding your legacy. Legacy would be what you leave behind. So like your offspring, your children. You need to watch your children, okay? Because it could be that one of your children is on the down low, okay? Or one of your children is not telling you the truth about something. Check the facts. You need to gather more info, either about one of your children or about, which is legacy, 10th house, or you need to pay attention to either earth sign, that's in your life, that's Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, could possibly be a Capricorn in particular. If not, it could just be an earth sign in general, okay? So watch those niggas that be close to you and make sure they do what they supposed to do, okay? Your advice is Page of Pentacles and sovereignty. So sovereignty is autonomy, that is oneness, singledom, singlehood. The stars incline us, they do not bind us, okay? Don't be controlled, okay? Could be a situation, well, you got Page of Pentacles in reverse, which is someone is not a sign of good luck given in tokens. So this is bad luck, okay? I don't know if I want to say that someone could be attempting to deter or stop your freedom or your autonomy or your ability to be without them. But at the same time, I feel like I want to say, but at the same time, it could be not a good thing for you to be single right now. I don't know, Pisces. Could either be that someone is trying to stop you from being single, or it's not a good thing for you or someone to be single right now, okay? So, you got, yeah. Could be that earth sign that you need to pay attention to, okay? or that child legacy that you need to pay attention to, because they're either hiding something or they are possibly down low, something like that. It may be that it is not wise for that person to be single right now, or someone is stopping or attempting to stop that person from being single right now. I don't know, Pisces. That's deep. Yours is deep. That was deep. You would need to, if you want more on that, then you hit me in the inbox. I'll give you a personal reading if you resonate with that message. Anyway, I'm about to go hit this trail and do these 8 miles. Hopefully these messages resonated with you. If you do recognize any of these storylines in your own lives, okay, if you resonate with any of them, sun, moon, rising, okay, check all of your placements, because it may not be your sun sign reading that speaks to you. It could be your moon or your rising. So, you know, download those birth charts and find out your placements so that you can have a more accurate understanding of what you just heard. If you liked it, give it a like. If you give it a physical like on this app, and check me out on YouTube. And yeah, that's it. Okay, I hope you all have a fantastic day. I hope your day is abundant, and I hope you stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. Love you. Bye.